Hi guys, it's Hani here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm back with another Halloween tutorial. Today we're gonna make Eyeful Cookie Tower for Halloween. So let's get started. First, ice your cookies with royal icing. You can find recipe for sugar cookies that I like to use and also for royal icing that I like to use on my YouTube channel, and I posted direct links in the description area down below. To make the eyes, I'm going to paint the cookies with edible food gels. You're also going to need some liquid. I'm using vodka. You can use any alcohol you'd like, or you can also use extract. Make sure you have a damp kitchen towel or paper towel on hand, and also some food-only paint brushes. First, I'm going to make an iris. I'm using pink, and what I did, I dipped the paintbrush into the food coloring and then I dipped it into the vodka to dilute it a little bit. As you see, I made one section a little darker. Here I took some black food coloring. Again, I dipped the brush in the vodka to make gray, and then as you see here, I'm taking a smaller brush and I'm painting short and long lines going inwards. For a more dramatic iris, I decided to use some fuchsia food coloring. Now I'm using some purple. Now to make the pupil, I'm using black, but this black is more concentrated. It's not as soft as the black we did all around. That looks like gray, but it's still diluted with vodka. You don't want to put a concentrated food color on your cookies, because the food colors I'm using, they come in gel form, so it wouldn't really work very well. And now take black and go all around. And with a small paintbrush, you're gonna make lines all over, going from the outer edge into the center. To give the iris a little more depth, you can also add short and long lines of pink that is a little darker than your base. For the reflection, I'm using white, and then you can also make some subtle lines all around, and it gives it a little more depth too. So that was the first eye. For the second eye, I'm starting with a gray outline, and I'm going to fill the cookie with green. Now we're making the pupil. Now take blue and you can paint a circle around the pupil, and then using a paintbrush just kind of blend it in. It's pretty much the same process. I just mixed up the order of things that I'm doing. Another thing that I forgot in the previous demonstration for the eye, you have to make the pupil a little fuzzy, so you can take a small brush and just go around and make it a little fuzzy. Remember, you can use all kinds of colors, just mix it up and have fun with it. To make the tower, I'm gonna use styrofoam cone like this one. You're gonna need some fondant. I used marshmallow fondant, and also some Crisco and cornstarch. So first you want to roll out fondant, make sure that it's gonna cover the whole cone, and then just take some Crisco and rub it onto the cone. Press it gently onto the styrofoam so it sticks to it. Now take some water and then press it gently to seal the edge. If you'd like, you can also color the fondant. I kept it white because we're gonna airbrush it, so it doesn't really matter. And if you don't want to bother with the whole painting thing, you can just, like I said, you can just color the fondant, let's say in orange or any kind of Halloween color that you like, and you could put your cookies on the cone right now. But I'm gonna paint it because, yeah, I like to complicate things. So here I'm using a needle tool and I'm just making an outline for the tree. I'm not the best freehand painter, so this way I know where to paint. Now you could actually, I'm just thinking you could actually use stamps on this too. Like maybe you could, if you have those flexible stamps, maybe you could use those on fondant too. Now for the airbrushing, I'm starting at the very top using yellow airbrush food color, and then we're gonna add some orange. Once you are done with the orange, you can also take some black and just make the edges on the tree a little fuzzy. And now is the fun part, putting the whole thing together. So here are some toothpicks that I cut in half. And we're gonna use the toothpicks to stick the cookies onto the tower. In the process, I realized that it was easier to stick the cookies into a pre-made hole, so what I ended up doing, I took a toothpick and I made a hole, and then I put in the cookie with a toothpick, like this. And there you have it, an Eyeful Cookie Tower for Halloween. Also, I wanted to thank you guys, to those of you who watched my Periscope yesterday, and for all your suggestions how to name this cookie centerpiece. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Be sure to give it thumbs up, and I will see you next time. If you're looking for more Halloween inspired ideas, be sure to check out my Halloween playlist.